So here we go again. Today's Wednesday, August 27th. You know when the president and the vice president and they keep trying to break people. So I say the Chevron, and they broke this as a refill of the tank. You know, the truck with the tank. To clear that. And I'm like yeah. Reed is the one in Rambo who takes the knife and cuts it across his chest. And to be able to say, my collarbone got broke here, slap into. My shoulder was broke in three different places in my shoulder, like right here. And then to say before, I've been indicted 4 times, which is a miracle to live through one serious, real indictment, which kills people once. To go through 4. And to say I'm Immaculate Conception, meaning New Orleans. From Jerusalem, meaning my father being a saint and my mother being crucified, that they think they can kill people with a judge or a president and say that that they're worthless or something, that there's something wrong with them because they can judge by people's mind by David. Look, when I say the inside of your mind breaks down like this in a matter of 1 minute about a black man's adultery, that he isn't allowed to be with a white woman. God forbid him to be with a white woman for God. Before heaven, before Jesus. It's wrong. He said it won't happen. He said if he does it, he'll go to hell. The black man. All women are with Jesus. It's called rape murder. To her, it's not fair that she has to live her whole life. I mean, this is a democracy issue that this country refuses to acknowledge. I'm like, are you ever going to do anything about this, And if so, you're not going to hit out like a great virgin like I am, who's told you that, just me personally, that you tried to kill me just because I'm in the South, or in this country, the United States of America, our coalition, and the United States of America, Europe, Italy, and Israel, that you should run a union to Cairo to be felt by Hafia, which is Smokey and the Bandit, which is crack cocaine, which is the very epitome of sin that women can't have white women can't have babies with black men legally. They're to make virgins. The black men are like, here's some crack cocaine or $20 to sell yourself for pornography. You can't live on $20, and crack cocaine kills white women. I'm like, have a Coca-Cola or anything. There's no excuse for this. This country shouldn't have to live like this. When I say the moon is like sin at night, and I'm like, one more time. I hope you understand what I'm saying to you is like Jesus is the only thing we have on earth. God isn't gonna overrule something that Jesus does, and God's not coming back in this country until the second heaven. Jesus in this life now says, wake up and quit committing adultery for number 1. And obey all his commandments. So today's like Wednesday, the Messiah. And I'm like, I really like to go to church, and I tired of being failed to this by the mom and dad scene, the other fella on down the street, because I say a major is like a gas station, and a Walmart is a Colonel. They have these kind of combos with right, long, and colon. See, no smoking, no drinking. You can't live your life like that. And me personally, I don't drink coffee. Coffee's like Crohn's disease to a white person, and that's what we're really getting at. So I say the judge is worth 153 trillion, 10 billion, $10 million, and that's what every university is capped at. Again, listen to those numbers. And then Catholic Church is capped at $1 trillion. So that's a lot of money on the table. But this country thought that was all this country was worth. Well, I say look at the moon, what NASA's done. When I say sin, at this level, for what a virgin represents, it's for what you've done to me. What I'm saying is all the compensation, the evidence points to is $10 trillion a month, every month, because we can't destroy the moon And for someone like me to say, you tried to destroy this human being, and now you're going to have to pay him $10 trillion a month for the evidence for the sin that you tried to destroy, which is rape, murder by a virgin. There's nothing that I know that this is like totally two different things that you're trying to cover up. And I'm like, that's the epitome of the sin that you're dealing with, I'm like, when are you going to face off and realize this? And I want to make a great important speech about this, but it will never happen, Here's what it is. Everybody wants this done away with. And it takes God, not Jesus. I'm like, so when people stand up about this for God, they want to deal with, and we'll have a war over it. I'm saying in this country, when you want God, you have to have everything exactly right to be felt by Jesus, like the Civil War, it was felt in so many ways. One discrepancy, one reason why it will never work is because a woman isn't going to stand up for the truth. She can't pass Mark and Luke, which is divorce and suicide, for nothing. You say it's easy for me to explain this to you? Yeah, but that's her. She knows she can't. I know she can't. Why do this to her that she has to commit adultery and she doesn't want to? $20 is the way it is. Henry James Miley is the law for it. And that's the Chevron business. All gas stations. That's the law for it. Sooner or later you're gonna die for it. Because one time is all it takes with adultery. And you're through. And I say that's 15th virgin. We call them destroyers. And the 13th is the White House. Both of those are Miley people. The housing's like the 14th virgin. All these things we have because of virgins, and I'm like, I don't think you realize and understand that this country says that. That's where this country is, and we want it changed. We want to deal with. I hate for people or women that I love to be killed and watch them give their life away when they didn't want this. Our democracy shouldn't like promote this. Because when I see a president like Barack Obama, where the problem was, the black president we had with Michelle Obama, the first black president, meaning he refused to tip his hand to me, a virgin, because my hand is like numbered this way. I have no sin. So I'm like Joshua, son of God, you're king now and forever. My sin gone in Hebrew. And I'm saying peace. Let's go to war, or like stop committing crimes and obey the law. I'm a Christian. I'm a good Christian. I'm Joshua. My name is Reed. Reid, like in Rambo. When Rambo pulls the knife across his chest and like strikes blood, Sylvester Stallone, I had to give credit to him. That's what Reed means. So happy Rambo. I think this country needs to do something about it. I'm not a stupid person, and most people won't live like this. Because you're not going to continue to kill our people. Or we're ready to stand up for this. So let's get God going with our people. And someone like me knows I'm always going to be with Jesus, but I'm not going to kill people by adultery or breaking the law. I hope many businesses in this country realize this, that we have like a Chevron and a Walmart, that we have a major car like this, so our country doesn't fall in. But you're not getting away with this if you're nothing but a stupid whoremonger or whatever that God says he has to deal with, and you'll go to hell for this. And like I said, all women are with Jesus Christ. It's called Zion. So thank you so much. I hope you take courtesy of this and not be stupid about it. But there are a lot of good people still in this country. But that's one thing that's killing our country. And I hope you understand. We mean this. I mean this, like personally. Yeah, I think this is a good problem to deal with, respectfully.